While charging it, young Vertner, an aide of General Hardee's, galloped in front of our ranks with the stars and stripes around his waist and a Yankee cap on, both of which he had captured. Someone cried out, "Here's your Yankee," and immediately 100 guns were leveled at him, and he and his horse fell riddled with balls. The 4th Tennessee, seeing this, thought that we were the enemy and opened upon us with terrible effect, killing and wounding 105 of our regiment, 5 of whom were in our company. Colonel Gibson's horse was shot under him and fell within 5 feet of me. This, of course, created great confusion, and we were ordered to fall back and reform, which we did. But all this time we were still exposed to the fire of their battery, and while falling back I saw a shell fall into the ranks of Captain Dubroca's company, and of the 13th, killing 6 men and scattering their brains and blood over him, though he was unhurt. As soon as we were drawn up again, General Bragg rode up to us, changed our direction, and told us that the enemy were in front of us, to march forward until we drove them from their position. Before going any further, I will endeavor to describe their position. They were posted on the crest of a steep hill in an old road, which by frequent travel had become worn about 3 feet deep. Consequently, they could lie perfectly concealed and protected, while they could see everything. Besides this, the hill was covered with the thickest undergrowth of blackjack I ever saw. It was almost impossible for a man to walk through it under ordinary circumstances. Right was a heavy-massed battery, and in the road which I have been speaking of were 27 regiments, and yet with only 3 regiments we charged this almost impregnable position under a terrible fire of musketry and grape, and I am confident that we would have taken the battery, but a colonel rode up and told us that we were firing on our own men. The order was immediately given to fall back, which we did in good order, but not before the ground was strewn with our dead and wounded. 'Twas here that Captains Hilliard and Taylor fell, both gallantly leading on their respective commands. As soon as we ascertained that they were really the enemy, we charged again. The enemy reserved their fire until we were within about 20 yards of them, and then the whole line simultaneously, with their battery loaded with grape, opened on us, mowing us down at every volley. We still pressed on until the undergrowth prevented us from going further, and besides, we did not have room to form in 2 ranks, and our men in the rear killed a great many of those in front.
Thanks for watching. For more videos like this, check out our page and give us a follow.